Let's see how to update and share information to BIM Server Center from StruBIM Steel. To do this, in the program's general interface, we use the tools in the BIM Server Center group on the right-hand side of the top toolbar. The first one, Update, allows us to update the information contained in the models previously imported into the project, or, if desired, to import new models. After clicking on this button, the Update BIM Model window opens. Here, at the top, we can select the BIM Server Center project that the model is linked to. Then, in the next section, we can select the files we wish to include by checking the Import box in each of them. Also, the name of the contribution, its description, and the date of the last change, as well as its status, are displayed. The import of models is carried out according to the configuration defined in the sections at the bottom, where we can choose how new elements, modified elements, and removed elements in the current BIM model are shared. To do this, we activate or deactivate the different checkboxes depending on whether we want to include, update, recover, or remove these elements. Below, the program also allows us to activate the update of the DXF templates from the BIM model. After clicking Accept, the program updates the information from the model, which we see in the structure with the indicated elements that have been added, modified, or deleted. The next option, Share, allows us to export the information contained in the model developed with StruBIM Steel to BIM Server Center. When clicking on it, the Share window appears, where we can configure the export. First, we write the name of the contribution to be generated in the process and its description so we can identify it later on. Then, in the tabs below, we select the types of files to be generated. In the first tab, different formats for manufacturing can be selected, such as DSTV, STEP, both for the complete structure and for the different assemblies or IFC with specification AISC EM11. Below, we can configure the export to STEP format options if applicable, to establish whether or not we want to include the sections, plates, bolts, welds, and anchors. If we activate the second tab, Sheets, we can define the sheets to be exported. In the table, all the sheets generated in the project are available, including information on their reference, the model being displayed, and the group of sheets to which they belong. By activating the Export checkbox in the column on the left, we can select the desired sheets to be exported at the same time. Below, we indicate whether we want to export in PDF format or in DXF or DWG format. We also define whether we want to export scene views as a vector image when possible. As for the export mode, we specify whether we want to print all the sheets on the same file or each sheet on a file. Finally, by activating the third tab, we configure the reports to be exported. Here, we check the different boxes to export the code check summary reports and the quantities reports. To finish, we click on Accept. The program will generate the export files, which are automatically uploaded to BIM Server Center. Also, a local copy of the files is generated. When we have finished, the Export Finished window appears, which we can accept. This way, authorized project participants can visualize the information generated with the program via the BIM Server Center platform, allowing them to access all the information from any device at any time.